Hi friends, today I am going to say the Bigfoot mystery. In North American folklore, Bigfoot or Sasquatch are said to be hairy, upright walking, ape-like creatures that dwell in the wilderness and leave giant human-like footprints. Descriptions often portray them as a missing link between humans and human asteroids or other great apes. They are strongly associated with the Pacific Northwest, particularly Oregon, Westin- Washington, British Columbia, and Northern California. Individuals have claimed to see the creatures all across North America over the years. These creatures have inspired numerous commercially ventures and hoaxes, as you see in the picture. The plural nouns Bigfoots and Big Feet are both in use. Folklorists trace the figure of Bigfoot to a combination of factors, the sources including folklore surrounding the European wild man figure, folk belief among Native Americans and longers, and a cultural increase in environmental concerns. A majority scientists have historically, friends, I repeat, friends, a majority of scientists have historically discounted the existence of Bigfoot, considering it to be a combination of folklore, misidentification, and hoax rather than lee people who claim to have saved in describe Bigfoot is larger, muscular, bipedal ape-like creatures, roughly 6 to 9 feet, 1.27 meters tall, covered in hair described as black, dark brown, or dark reddish, as you said in the figure. Sorry friends, as you see in the figure, the enormous footprints for which the creatures are named to claimed to be as large as 24 inches 60 meters and 8 inches 20 centimeters wide. Some footprint casts have also contained claw marks, making it likely that they come from known animals such as bears who have 5 toes and claws. Friends, now we'll discuss about the history of Bigfoot. According to David Dangling, the legends predict the name Bigfoot. They differ in the details both regionally between families in the same community. Ecologist named Robert Pyle says that most cultures have accounts of human-like giants in their folk history, expressing a need for some larger-than-life culture. Each language and its own name for the creatures featured in the local version of such legends. Many names mean something along the lines of wild man or hairy man, although other names described common actions that it was said to perform, such as eating clams and or shaking trees. Chief Mischille of the Nalka, Pamax and Latin British Columbia told such a story to Charles Hilltout in 1898. He named the creature by a Shalison variant meaning the Benige faced one. Members of the Lummi tell tales about the Tessavankas, the local version of Bigfoot. The stories are similar to each other in the general description of Tess Avenkus, but details differed among various family accounts concerning the creature diet and activities. Some regional versions tell of more 13 creatures of Stiha or Kwikawai, were a nocturnal race. Children were warned against the saying the names lest the monsters hear and come to carry off a person, sometimes to be killed. In 1987 and 1847, Paul Kane reported stories by the Indians about skookums. Friends, skookums, a race of cannibalistic wild men living on the peak of Mount St. Helens in southern Washington state. Less menacing versions have also been recorded, such as one in 1840 by Alenka Walker, a Protestant missionary who recorded stories of giants among the Indians living near Spokane, Washington. The Indians have said that these giants lived in, on, and around the peaks of nearby mountains and stole salmon from the fisherman's nets. Friends. In the 1920s, Indian agent J.W. Burns compiled local stories and published them in a series Canadian newspaper articles. They were accounts told to him by the St. Elias people of Chehalis and others. The St. Elias and other regional tribes maintained that the Sasquatch were real. They were offended by the people telling them the figures were legendary. According to St. Elias accounts, the Sasquatch preferred to avoid white men to spoke the Lillooet language of the people and Port Douglas, British Columbia, and the head of the Horizon Lake. These accounts were published again in 1940. Burns, friends, I am repeating again, friends, for your purpose, friends, you're understanding my language, friends, then okay, friends, this Bigfoot not only meaned as the legs having big or large foot, friends, this the type of an gorilla animal species which he which the Tom Biscardi is a long time Bigfoot enthusiast and CVO of for Bigfoot Inc. He appeared on the AM Coast AM Hormonal radio show on July 14, 2005, and said that he was 98% sure that his group will be able to capture a Bigfoot. Friends, if you like this video, subscribe and like, comment, share, friends. Subscribe to my channel, friends. Thank you, friends. Subscribe.